Hello everybody. Today we are going to discuss about the heart problem, especially coronary artery disease, that is blockages in the heart arteries which causes a major heart attack. Now to consider what are the causes for heart attack, it is mainly the blockages in the heart arteries which causes a heart attack. Now blockages can develop because of various reasons, important being diabetes, blood pressure, family history of heart attack, heart problems, or smoking, alcohol, very high cholesterol levels, lack of physical activity and sedentary lifestyle. So all these factors, when they are present, they lead to development of blockages in the heart arteries, and once these blockages become 100%, they causes a heart attack. So the heart attack occurs because of development of block because of cholesterol, and over and above that there is a blood clot formation which leads to complete occlusion of the artery and leading to a heart attack. As I have told you, these are various important, these are the important causes of heart attack, but still there are there might be other reasons which we still do not know. Maybe pollution is playing a role, or lack of vitamins, particularly vitamin D deficiency can also be a cause. We have not established that, but these are postulated mechanism for other reasons for heart attack. Now the symptom of heart attack is severe chest pain, which is associated with sweating or breathlessness, or even sometimes giddiness and other symptoms. Not all chest pain are because of heart problem. Sometimes you can have chest pain because of muscle problem or lung problem. Now how to differentiate? Now any pain which is in the retroesternal area, that is below your chest bone, and it is radiating to your arms or shoulder, then it is more likely to be a cardiac pain. Also, when pain occurs because of exertion, that is whenever you walk or climb or do some physical activity and the chest pain appears, then it is more likely to be cardiac. Chest pain in other areas, or chest pain occurring mildly without radiating, then it can also be because of other reasons, as I have told you, maybe lung problem or chest wall problem or other reasons. Healthy heart is most important to remain active throughout life, and how to keep your heart healthy, that is most important. That is what we call is prevention of development of blocks. Now for these you need a lot of you need to take a lot of precaution. That is, you should do regular physical activity, you should walk for at least 45 minutes daily, or do some other kind of physical activity like doing gymming, or like doing cycling or swimming, or some kind of physical activity is very essential. Also you need to take care of your diet. You should avoid fried food, you should avoid fatty foods, take less of oil or ghee or vegetable oil in your diet, and avoid all junk food. It's better to take large amount of vegetables and fruits in your diet to keep you away from development of blocks. Also, if you have diabetes, then you should control your diabetes very well, and you should keep a regular check by getting your sugar checked up regularly to keep it under control. Also, if you have high blood pressure, you need to keep it under control as much as possible to prevent development of blocks. There should not be any smoking or tobacco in any form. Alcohol also should be avoided, or if you are taking, it should be in moderation. By moderation I means that less than 60 ml per day, should not cross beyond 60 ml of alcohol per day. Also, if you should keep your cholesterol under control by taking medication if needed. If your cholesterol doesn't come under control with diet and physical exercise, then you should take medicines to keep it under control, and regular checkup of every 3 months. You should repeat your lipid profile and keep your bad cholesterol under control. Also try to improve upon your good cholesterol. So these are very important aspects regarding prevention of development of blocks. Now, this is one aspect which I have discussed, that is development of block in the coronary arteries. Now, there are certain other patients who can have problems not related to blockages. That means there are other conditions besides blockages in the heart arteries which can affect your heart. Important being valvular heart disease, that is your valves of the heart are getting affected because of some infection or because of some congenital abnormalities in the heart valves. So, these are another set of problems. Then another problem is weakening of the heart muscle, that is what we call is cardiomyopathy. The heart muscle gets weak. Again, there are various reasons for weakening of the heart. Important being again development of multiple blocks or even diabetes, and sometimes post infection the heart muscle gets damaged and it can lead to weakening of the heart. So, these are various other important illnesses which affects the heart. Besides this, various rhythm abnormalities of heart can also be there. That means your beating of the heart is not regular, it becomes irregular because of certain diseases affecting the cardiac muscle, and again you need to take care of those illnesses depending upon what kind of problem you have. So, as we have discussed these problems of the heart, sometimes we are told that even a healthy young person can die of a heart attack. Yeah, it is possible. Sometimes as I have told you, because of rhythm abnormalities, suddenly the heart becomes very fast. That is what we call is ventricular tachycardia or ventricular fibrillation, and heart stops and one can die of heart attack. This is seen in patients with congenital abnormalities of the conduction system of the heart, or patients you might have heard about athletes dying suddenly after rigorous physical exercise. So, this can happen. Also, patients with heart attack, if it is a massive heart attack, can die suddenly. Now, in spite of not having major blocks, sometimes even a small block like 40% block can rupture and can lead to complete occlusion of the heart arteries and causing a major heart attack. Patient may die. So, this is possible. Is the question being asked is, can a patient lead to a normal life after a heart attack? Yeah, it is possible to lead a normal life after a heart attack if your heart function remains good, it is not severely damaged, then a person can lead a normal life, especially if he takes preventive measures, as I told you, to keep his cholesterol under control, diabetes, blood pressure, and all the necessary things to keep your cholesterol under control, besides your physical activity and regular diet and exercise. So, to conclude that, I would say that keep your heart healthy by living a healthy lifestyle, by choosing a diet which is not junk or which is not unhealthy, taking lot of vegetables and fruits in your diet and avoiding fried food at all. There should not be any fried food. Also, regular physical activity is very important to keep away from heart problems. Besides, if you have diabetes or blood pressure or cholesterol, keep them under control. And if you take all these precautions, I am sure you are going to live a healthy life. Thank you very much.